Hey everyone, so this video is especially for advanced speakers of English. If you want to sound like a native speaker, you need to be able to use phrasal verbs correctly. And there are hundreds of phrasal verbs and they're not always so easy to use in the correct way. You also need to know how to group phrasal verbs so that you can remember them. So in this video I'll talk about 5 phrasal verbs with 2 particles or prepositions. So that's a way to remember them as a group of phrasal verbs with 2 particles or prepositions. So I'll give you an example situation with 5 different phrasal verbs. So the first one is, I'm sorry I couldn't go to the meeting last week. I came down with flu. So I came down with flu. I'll just write that here. So to come down with something, with an illness or with a bug or with flu for example, means to start to become ill. Okay, so let's look at the second phrasal verb with 2 prepositions or particles, and that is miss out on. So I came down with flu and I missed out on the new product presentation. And to miss out on means to not see or not hear or not receive something. Okay, so the third phrasal verb with 2 prepositions or particles is catch up on. So to continue the situation, I can say, this week I'm catching up on my emails. And to catch up on means to get up to date with. So the fourth phrasal verb with 2 particles or prepositions that I want to tell you about is get round to. So to continue this situation, this week I'm catching up on all my emails, but I haven't got round to answering them. And get round to, or get round to doing something, means find the time for. So find the time for is get round to. And the 5th phrasal verb with 2 particles or prepositions that I want to tell you about is do away with. So to finish the situation I can say, emails take up so much time, I wish we could do away with emails. And to do away with something basically means to abolish it, to stop doing it completely. So this is a way to remember phrasal verbs, put them in a group together. In this case, there are 5 phrasal verbs with 2 particles or prepositions. And then another example or another way to remember them is to write sentences or write a little situation or an anecdote, and that will help you to remember all of those phrasal verbs together. So start using phrasal verbs if you want to sound more like a native speaker. If you like the video, hit the like button and please come back for more. I'll see you soon. If you want to see more video tips like this, just click on these videos here. So when do we use in, on, at to talk about time and to talk about location? This video will talk about the top 3 tips to remember vocabulary. So do you know the difference between this and this? Why